Hello and welcome to Daily News Analysis by Abid Shiksha. Today is 24th of February 2023 and this is the list that we'll be covering today. So the first news is the important day, that is the Central Excise Day, which is observed on February 24th annually, and this is to encourage the Excise Department's employees to perform their duties better in an efficient manner throughout India so that the corruption is prevented in the goods manufacturing industry, right? And all this customs, GST, Central Excise, Service Tax, CST basically, and narcotics are administered by this Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs, CBIC, which was previously known as the Central Board of Excise and Customs. Okay, in the next news we have the second edition of Secretariat Reforms. Now here we have to understand the key highlights. First of all, it was given by Ministry of Personnel, Public Grievances and Pensions. Now here the key highlights are this. The first one is on the Sashwata campaign and reduction in pendency. So a lot of files were weeded out. So 1.65 files were weeded out of 2.5 lakhs of files that were reviewed. Now in Swachhata campaign, 10.4 lakh square feet space were freed during the cleanliness campaign conducted at 4,711 sites and rupees 17.5 crore revenue were earned from scrap disposal. And the second highlight is increasing efficiency in decision making. All these ministries, 64 ministries implemented delayering, then 69 ministries implemented delegation, then DEX officer system in operation in 28 ministries. Okay, efficiency, basically this is to make the offices efficient in decision making. Then e-office implementation and analytics. So 72 ministries or departments migrated on e-office version 7.0, which is a software. Okay, then this is particularly to do with digitization of office work, and then e-files were increased, right? Then 10 ministries or departments have 100% e-receipts in the month of January. And among the best practices, this is the fourth highlight, among the best practices under Ministry of Labor and Employment, EPFO Gorakhpur, they were awarded for one of the best practices, that is to provide wheelchair facilities for senior citizens visiting the office. Then from Department of Agricultural Research and Education at KVK Solapur, that is Kendriya Vidyalaya, an awareness program was conducted on importance of cleanliness and conversion of farm waste to wealth. Keyword, farm waste to wealth. Then under Ministry of Railways, this Vijayawada railway station segregated waste at source, due to which it was recognized as one of the best practices. All right. The third news, again from PIB by Ministry of Science and Technology. So India and France are collaborating in the field of clean energy, and this is to highlight our India's transition to EVs and hydrogen energy. Okay, now this was announced in this Indo-French workshop called Clean and Sustainable Technologies, also known as Infinite, at CSIR, National Physical Laboratory in New Delhi. All right, now the Infinite workshop is a platform for experts and stakeholders from both the countries to exchange knowledge, identify areas of collaboration, explore new avenues for cooperation in the field of clean, sustainable energy technologies. Okay, then NTPC, which is our country's largest power generating company, has been ranked number 1 in what? In independent power power producers and energy traders globally by the S&P Global Commodity Insights Top 250 Global Energy Company Rankings 2022. Now this ranking is based on 4 key metrics. That is, one is asset worth, how much does the company have in assets, then revenues, profit, and return on investment. Now NTPC is not just India's largest power producer, it is one of the key pillars sustaining India's economic growth and development. With a share of 17% of installed capacity, with 70% of installed capacity, NTPC contributes 24% of total electricity produced in India. Hence, it is the country's largest power generating company. And to meet this objective, NTPC has a diverse energy mix comprising gas, wind, solar, hydro, floating solar, and coal. Okay. All right. It started with coal, and now it has diversified its energy mix to meet the demands. Okay. Then, from yesterday's continuation on 18th World Security Congress that is being organized by Railway Protection Force and this International Union of Railways, this declaration, Jaipur Declaration, has been adopted. So Jaipur Declaration, it is outlining an actionable agenda for International Union of Railways to explore innovative approaches that can help global railway organizations achieve their long-term goal of safety and security. Now this World Congress, 18th World Congress, is being held in Jaipur, of course, and the theme is this, which we have already discussed yesterday as well. So go through our DNC of yesterday's to understand. Then from Assam Tribune, we are taking these 2 news. That is, IIT Guwahati team innovates 3D printed security posts using industrial waste. Now 3D printing technology has been in use in the recent times, particularly by the Indian Army in making bunkers and houses. Now a team from Indian Institute of Technology, Guwahati, has constructed a 3D printed security post using a special M40 grade sustainable concrete containing industrial waste, fibers, and chemical admixtures. Okay, and this was demonstrated during the Y20 Inception Meet that was held in IIT Guwahati recently. Now on the other side, we have Village Champions. This is by Aryanak. Aryanak is a leading biodiversity conservation organization. So Aryanak has chosen 16 elected elephants affected villages, 16 elephant affected villages across 5 districts: Jorhat, Majuli, Sibsagar, Dibrugarh, and Tinsukia, and it has created a pool of village champions. Now these village champions are local youths that will be selected from the villages where Aryanak is working. This is to facilitate coexistence between humans and elephants, okay, and raise awareness about elephants avoiding human-elephant conflict. Right now, the village champions is a part of promoting human-elephant coexistence with partnership from British Asian Trust, PAT, and also Darwin Initiative. And finally, on the sports news, we have the Taekwondo Championship that is being held in IG Stadium in Delhi. Okay, this is to mark 50 years of Korea-India diplomatic relations. All right, now Korean Cultural Center, which is in New Delhi, India, is co-hosting this All India Inter Sports Authority of India Taekwondo Championship with Sports Authority of India, of course, under the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, and Korea National Sport University. to celebrate the 50th anniversary of Korea in the diplomatic relations. Now, this university, Korean National Sport University, there will be a performance team, and there has been a signing of a memorandum for Taekwondo between the two countries, Taekwondo revitalization between the two countries. Okay, and Taekwondo is one of the forms of martial art that originated in Korea. So a lot of martial art forms are there in the world, and many people, particularly that those martial arts that are from the Asian countries, they are not aware. Like, for example, they might say judo is, I have met a lot of people who have been confusing. So focus on the word and then try to find out Taekwondo. What does Taekwondo mean? It's more of a kicking form of martial arts, right? Then there is Kung Fu, which is Chinese, then Judo, which is Japanese, then Tang Tha, which is Manipuri, Indian. So there are various types of martial arts in the world, and Taekwondo is one of the very major form of martial arts, which is very popular in India, particularly in the northeastern states, right? So this brings us to the end of news analysis for today. We hope you are enjoying this series. Before I end, I would like to inform you regarding a study circle that we are planning to host at our institute from the 1st of March. So if you are interested there, I'll share the link and everything in our Telegram channel. All right. So thank you for joining this session. We'll see you soon.